What's up, JT Gunner here, and I am here with Super Mario RPG for the Nintendo Switch. So, yeah, I think this game pretty much needs no introduction, but if it does need introduction, this is a remake of a game that was originally on the Super NES. It's the first Mario game to be in the JRPG genre, and here's a remake of the iconic intro cutscene of the Princess Peach, being abducted by Bowser, and the sky is all stormy. Mario finds out what's going on, and he's gonna try to go save the day. So yeah, I know that my schedule is already packed as I am still working on Final Fantasy VII Remake and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but honestly, I just kind of want to play this game. I got this game for Christmas, and I played a little bit of it, and it's pretty good. I actually enjoyed this remake a little bit, so I kind of wanted to feature it for the channel. Also, I've actually been kind of been going through some stuff right now, so I could just really use something lighthearted and goofy and fun, and you know, this game really fits into that. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. I'm like I said, I could be better, could be worse. Anyway, we're going to start a new game. So, what's new in the remake of Super Mario RPG is there's difficulty levels now. We got normal, where it's normal, and then there's breezy, which is for newbies, basically. So, it makes battles easier. We're just gonna pick normal because normal isn't too bad, honestly. But yeah, like I said, I've been going through some stuff in my personal life. There's just some things happening, and I just kind of wanted to play a game that I know is gonna cheer me up a little. And yeah, we're gonna watch this cutscene again. This time we have to, because it's literally the intro to this game. Literally the intro to the story. So, there's Princess Peach out in the flowers. Bowser comes and kidnaps her, as usual. And then it's up to Mario to try to save the princess and fight Bowser. So yeah. I remember playing this game on the Super Nintendo way back when, and it was honestly a sight to behold. Let me tell you, just playing that game for the first time on the SNES, because my frame of reference for Mario back then was the first video game I've ever played ever, which was Super Mario World, which is, there's Mario, he runs from left to right, he jumps on enemies, jumps over traps, and reaches the goal at the end. And then we have Super Mario RPG, where all of a sudden, Mario is just walking around in an isometric view, and, you know, he's opening doors, and he fights enemies in a strange way, and that takes place in a different screen, and he has to take turns fighting enemies. It's like what's going on here? I don't know what's going on. But, you know, it's just a really unique game, and it just, you know, it stuck with me for all those years. I didn't grow up with a Super Nintendo. I had friends with Super Nintendos, and I had one in particular, who owned this game, and, you know, that was, by this game, I mean the original SNES version, obviously, and it was like, wow, this is weird and new, and it's only gonna get weirder from here. Like, yeah, it starts out with Mario fighting Bowser, you know, standard stuff, and then it's like, oh, it turns out to be this epic adventure. But as you can see right now, it's pretty basic. It's just Mario going through Bowser's castle, fighting his minions. You know, just sort of, going through. Anyway, the bridge collapsed behind Mario, so there's only one way forward. And here we are, the throne room. Oh, they're hanging above. There's Bowser already on the chandelier. I'm gonna fight. Don't let Bowser bruise you, Mario. I'm gonna call him Browser, like he's an internet browser. Mario, prepare yourself for the great beyond. Alright, so this is our first boss fight, I guess you could call it. It's really still an intro fight. We don't want to fight Bowser directly. We want to hit the chain chomp behind him. That's how we do this. And of course, Bowser shooting spikes at me. Okay, oop. I need to get those action commands down. That's one thing that they've done differently with this version of the game, is that there's an exclamation point that appears above Mario's head whenever you can use an action command, and it's basically simple in this game. Like for the standard attacks, all you have to do is like press A when the time is right, and then Mario does an extra attack. I sort of did it earlier when I was fighting Bowser's troops in the beginning, which was, you know, he'll like punch more than once. God damn, I can't do it for some reason. Also, blocking. You could block to sort of mitigate the damage you take, and it's the same thing. You just press A before the attack hits you, so... God damn, why can't I do it right now? I know, Princess. Attack the chain. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. Aha! What was that sound? No! It's a chain reaction! Hang in there, Chandelier! I'm holding on by the skin of your teeth! You jumping up and down probably isn't helping things. Whatever you do, don't let go! Yeah! The Bowser's crying. Coming, Mario? Uh-oh, what's he gonna do? He hit my chandelier with the hammer. Fight, Mario! Fight! Mario's got no control over this. This should finish you. Another hammer. Uh-oh. And it's still falling. I don't remember this being so high up in the beginning. All of a sudden, it's just really high up. Whoa, did you think I was just gonna give her to you? You're always in my way. This is it. I'm gonna take you out, Mario. Mario's like, no, thank you. Funga, foiled again. And he's crying. Yeah. So, of course, this being a remake, they sort of changed the, changed everything so it's 3D models instead of, 2D sprites that are, you know, 3D rendered objects that were converted into 2D, sprites, like the original. And I gotta say, this game looks good, but I kind of prefer the art style of the original, if only because the whole converting 3D objects into 2D sprites, it almost gave it like a quasi-claymation look to everything, and, well, I don't know, it just makes this, the remake's graphical style just makes it kind of look like another Mario game, kind of clean. Even the HUD and stuff, it just kind of looks too clean, like too generic. It's just a weird direction that they've taken Mario in recent years, and it's just, you know, not a fan. Anyway, there's a big sword that appeared out of the sky, destroyed a giant star, and hit Bowser's castle. And it's flung Mario all the way back to his house. Thank God there's a warp pipe on his house. Is that a chimney or another entrance? Who knows? Hey Mario, lots of people... Okay, I can't do the Toad voice, so forgive me. Hey Mario, lots of people use something called a door to go in and out of their houses. Anyway, I came by to pick up Princess Peach, since she's a bit late. Another difference between the remake and the original. The original, she's just called Princess Toadstool, because back then, that's what they called her. Of course, the remake, you know, many years later, post Super Mario 64, basically, she's known as Peach, so they call her Peach in this game. The original, they just call her Princess. Anyway, Mario's just hanging up by his spare clothes. Gotta jump down. Alright. Oh, before I forget, because I know I'm talking about other stuff, I have streamed the original game before. That is up on YouTube. That is like the first game I ever streamed after formally launching my YouTube channel. So yeah, it's still rough around the edges, but yeah, that's up on YouTube if you want to check that out. Anyway, let's talk to Toad. Hey, I thought the princess was here with you, Mario, so where is she? Yeah, did you not see her fly in with me? That's because she's not here. Mario, what's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something. You'll see, this is before I was voiced by Charles Martinet. Or at least in the original. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again. And yes, I know, Charles Martinet sort of stepped back from the role. I have played Mario Wonder, it's good. I should play that for the channel too, anyway. Mario, would you please bring her back like you always do? Mario, I forgot something important. If you get knocked out, you'll wake up at the last place you saved. But guess what? On this adventure, you'll automatically save whenever you go between areas. Another change with this version, there's autosave, whereas in the original, you have to use that save block that's over there on the far left, and Toad will tell us about it later. It'll save all the time, so if worst comes to worst, you won't lose too much progress, am I right? Yeah, he's going to show us this, because in the original, he just tells us about the save block. So yeah, alright. So he's saying, go save the princess. We're going to go save manually, because you can never save manually enough. We'll save. Also in the original, you could name your file, but that's all it did was just give your file a name, because Mario's always going to be known as Mario no matter what. So yeah, we've lost that personal customization with this version of the game, but you know, it's no big deal considering, I mean, they're not going to let you play a game where you just rename Mario. He's not Link from Zelda. We gotta go to Bowser's Keep. That used to throw me off as a kid because these locations are called Mario's Pad and Bowser's Keep, and I'm used to Mario's House and Bowser's Castle. But no, this is his keep. Anyway, we have to go to Bowser's Keep. Okay, let's try go save the princess again. And here's the big sword. That's another difference with this version of the game. Different camera angles, different shots to really show off more things, because original was on the SNES, you could only do so much. Halt! Who goes there? A trespasser! This castle now belongs to us, the Smithy Gang. We have big plans and this is the first step in them. If it weren't for nosy characters like you, we'd practically own this world, and God, you've got a huge nose, dude! So let's see you deal with this! And Mario's like, oh no, the bridge! So yeah, the big sword made the bridge go away. And Mario just climbs up. It's like, oh no, I can't get over there anymore. I got to go tell Toad. And yeah, we have to tell Toad about what happened. To tell Toad that there's a giant sword that's not letting us get to where we want to go. Anyway, I think Toad's in my house. Yeah, he is. You're back so soon, did you forget something? No? What happened then? This is something that Mario does in Super Mario RPG, is because he doesn't talk, he's a silent protagonist. He basically pantomimes everything. So it's not like other JRPGs with silent protagonists where the character be like, what happened? Oh, so that's what happened. You know, like automatically like that. You see Mario like physically act things out when he's describing things, so just a funny little thing. Okay, let's go save manually again. We don't have to be so gung-ho about saving like this. Why am I making a new file? I could just save over my old one from Christmas. Yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna play that file. I'm pretty much just gonna be playing this for the channel. I mean, I've never beaten Super Mario RPG, but I've like played the hell out of the original. I got to the final boss of the original, but I've never like beaten it. But I already know how it ends, so I'm not spoiling anything. I don't think this game does anything too drastic as far as plot changes go. I don't think it changes the plot at all. Oops, excuse me. Oh, that bump on your head reduced your HP level. Good going, Toad, you stupid asshole. One of the Mushroom Kingdom's famous items ought to perk you right up. Got a mushroom. Whenever you want to use an item to get some HP back, press X. Eating a mushroom can give you a boost whenever you're feeling tired. So, of course, this is a Mario game and an RPG. Mushrooms are basically healing potions, so... Nada, why to rush back? I had something to tell you. I remember. I came to warn you, Mushroom Way is swarming with monsters. I just barely made it back here in one piece, Mario. Please do something. Perhaps I can help. Do you know about action commands? Technically I do, but let's go through the tutorial. Okay, allow me to explain. First we'll enter a battle. Timing is important in battles. I'll show you what I mean. First push A. So we're just gonna press A. Hold it! Now hit A as soon as the attack hits. Then Mario does a double punch. Good timing. When successful, your damage increases. Press A with perfect timing and your attack will damage the surrounding enemies too. I think that's also a new change with this version of the game, is perfectly timed action commands, or timed hits as they were called in the original, will actually hurt other enemies as well. So that's neat. It's more incentive to really master these action commands. Hit A as soon as enemies attack too. Good timing. Your timing is perfect, you'll take no damage, but action commands won't save you from attacks that hit your whole party. I'll try a special move by pressing Y. Press Y, and then there's jump. Push A here. Yeah, so jumping on enemies is a special move in this game. Depending on the moves, sometimes you'll have to do more than just press a button, so keep an eye out for that. By the way, each time you nail an action command, this action gauge fills up a little. The action gauge reaches 100%, then your enemies better watch out, so look forward to that. Yeah, we won't be getting to that action gauge until a little bit later, so yeah, we don't have to worry about that too much right now. The more successful action commands you do, the higher this number will go. Oh yeah, that's another change is you get buffs every time you really nail action commands and get a combo going. Like Toad says here, if you can do it 2 or more times in a row, some buffs will start kicking. For you, Mario, the action gauge will fill faster as power wells up inside. I know that's a lot to take in, but never fear. If you press B during battle and select help, you can go over this tutorial. You can even see explanations outside of the battle by selecting help from the menu. Toad leaves, and then he comes back. Don't forget it's there, okay? Oh yeah, this game also has remixed versions of the Super Mario RPG soundtrack, obviously, but I do believe the original version of the soundtrack is actually selectable. Well now, why do I rush back? I had something to tell you. That's right, we need to tell the Chancellor about Peach. I'll see you over at the Mushroom Kingdom. Just in case, take these with you. Alright, so we got some mushrooms. Alright, so we will go to Mushroom Way and make our way to the Mushroom Kingdom, which in this game is just a town. So it's not like Paper Mario where it's all set in the Mushroom Kingdom, which, of course, Paper Mario was originally conceived, I guess you could say, as basically the sequel to Super Mario RPG. I think at one point it was supposed to be called Super Mario RPG 2 or something like that, and then they changed it to, I think, Mario's Story in Japan, but Paper Mario outside Japan, so yeah. Speaking of Mario JRPGs that got remade, Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door is going to be coming out on Switch too. That's getting remade, which is really good because that game has been pretty much stuck on the GameCube. You know, I was hoping for like a remaster that to come out on Switch ever since, you know, they remastered Metroid Prime. So it's great that that game's going to be on Switch too. So I'm definitely going to be playing that for the channel because Paper Mario on N64 is a great game, and 1,000-Year Door is like the bigger, badder sequel to that. So anyway, you have coin blocks like in the like in Mario, the original Mario games, and you keep hitting them and you get more coins, but these paratroopers sort of interrupted me, like dicks. That's alright. I got lucky. Ah. It perfect guard that. I think that's another change, because in the original, you can block enemy attacks, but I don't think you can like completely like block out damage, like take no damage with a perfect guard. Double your EXP. Challenge the system. Win bigger. Lose it all. Let's do it. Let's gamble. Okay, so sometimes this will happen. We have to try to find Yoshi. You know, try not to lose track of him, and then we could get double our EXP. If we get a tie, it just gives us normal EXP, and if we lose everything. We lose our EXP we gain, so don't want that to happen. We want to avoid that as much as we can. Anyway, sort of flub that. There we go. Oh. Got my max HP. So, I didn't explain this earlier, in the earlier fights, but sometimes in Super Mario RPG, you'll get these flowers that show up, and they'll do different things, like fill out your HP, fill out your flower power, your FP, and other things, and we'll sort of get into that later. Also, much like Paper Mario, every time you level up, you could choose which stat gets increased. Like, I think your stats increase in general, but it just gives you, like, bonus, so we're just gonna go with HP. Like, the others were, like special attacks and physical attacks, and of course HP, and I think everything increases no matter what when you level up. I could be wrong, but Yeah, that's just sort of like an extra bonus. Like, where do you want to put more points into? Alright. Anyway, Toad is sort of being attacked by that Goomba over there, so we better go save him. We could totally ignore him, I think, but we're just gonna go ahead and save him. You know, get more practice in. Alright. Oh yeah. So far, so good. Now I'm getting my action commands down, but it can be tricky. Even with the prompt over your head, sometimes it's just hard to get the timing down, and I think the prompt actually disappears after a while, so you can't just totally rely on that visual prompt either. Alright. And there's that Goomba gonna sneak attack me, so let's do it. There we go. Alright, kick some ass. Ooh. Got that one perfectly, because it hurt him. The other guy. Sweet. Alright. I know I said I was gonna work on Resident Evil 4 Remake, as the next game I'd feature on my channel, and I'm sorry I haven't done that yet, but I do plan on getting to work on that game again. But like I said, I've just been going through some things IRL, and honestly, I really could just use something lighthearted and funny and cheerful, which, you know, that's not a thing that sort of describes Resident Evil 4, because I am going to be replaying that game on an easier difficulty. I've actually sort of played up to where I left off when October ended on an easier difficulty. I was playing on hardcore, but I replayed it on standard, and I played up to where I left off, and everything was a whole lot easier doing it that way, and I honestly should have done that from the beginning. Anyway, we're on this flower, and it sort of spins Mario around, so we can go grab some cool items. I think that flower actually increases our max FP. To pick me up, and that's a revival item. But Mario's the only person in our party right now, so it's not like that's going to be of much good. But we'll get a new party member, like, very soon. It's going to be a little bit before we get there, though. Oh, gauge up? Got 22 chain, alright. Not bad, not bad. I'm getting that EXP. Of course, since this is a JRPG, you do want to fight enemies, you do want to not run away from enemies. Like when I used to play JRPGs as a kid, I used to do bad at them because I wouldn't want to fight enemies unless I really had to. But you don't get stronger that way. Boy, that was a close call. Here's a token of my appreciation. Got a flower tab. So yeah, flower items will permanently increase your max FP, letting you use more special. These are super important, so don't forget them. So yeah, we have a flower tab, so that increases our max FP. Also, I think when you get a flower from a hidden block, I think it increases your FP by 1 as well. So yeah, that's how you increase your FP, and I'll go ahead and tell you right now, FP is actually shared between all of your party members. So it's not just something that's exclusive to, like, it's not like Mario has his own FP count and then his party members will have, you know, different ones, you know, their own. Because everybody shares FP, so that's something to keep in mind. We'll really get more into that later on, because we don't have any party members now. Anyway, there's a Lakitu just throwing down Spinies. We just fought some. Anyway, there's a Hammer brother. Hey, are you looking at me? My hammer and I don't like ya. Mario, you better be careful. He's definitely got a mean streak. I'm gonna give him a streak down his pants, the back of his pants. Anyway. To go up to him. Now you got my hammer angry. Hangry. Yeah, I'm hangry. You shouldn't have done that. He's hammer angry. Anyway, first sub-boss fight is against the Hammer Brothers. Anyway, we can jump on these fools, so... There we go. Stop. Hammer time. Alright. Block that. Aha, he missed. There we go. Ooh, he's down. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Valor up. He's going to increase his attack, I believe. Anyway. Aha! Oop, he got me. Can I use jump one more time? I sure can. There goes my FP. That's alright. Oop! Crap. Fudge that up. That's okay. Aha! Let's see. Okay, there we go. Took him down. We get a bunch of coins for defeating sub-bosses, of course. 20 coins. That doesn't look like a lot, but in this game, like, coins are worth a lot, I guess. I guess I'm trying to figure out how to say it. It's like, it's not like Gil from Final Fantasy, where you get like hundreds at a time, basically. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, thanks, Mario. I was running so fast, I wasn't watching where I was going. Mushroom Kingdom's just ahead. We're almost there, Mario. Hey, where'd this hammer come from? Hey, you know what this is? It has the Hammer Brothers insignia on it. No one stands a chance against you when you whomp on them with this. So, of course, in true JRPG fashion, we have weapons. So, we now have an equipable weapon for Mario, which is a hammer. Let's get a move on. I'll see you at the Mushroom Kingdom. We sure will, my friend. Anyway, let's see. Oh, we want that flower jar so we can increase our max FP. Now we got 15. Let's see. We can equip, can't we? Yeah, go ahead and equip that hammer. And keep going for a little bit. Why not? Why not? I'll probably wrap up here soon as I reach the Mushroom Kingdom. Alright. Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. Alright. Let's make a beeline for the castle before we wrap up. Gotta go... Mario, there you are. I'll tell the Chancellor you're here. I'll wait for you down in the hallway. Okay, hold on, Toad. Oh, man, I was trying to do the thing. Because there's a hidden item up here, and if you jump on Toad's head, you can reach it. In the original version, if you totally flub that jump, that hidden item is gone forever. But later, in this version of the game, later on, there'll be a Toad that will just sort of hang around here, and you can jump on his head and get up there and grab that hidden item. So yeah. Let's go talk to the Chancellor, who is not Toadsworth, but may or may not be the inspiration for Toadsworth. Sir, Mario has arrived! And Toad's just gonna wait right there. Mario, thank goodness you're here! I don't know what voice to give him. We heard an explosion. No, that's not a good voice. What's a good voice for him? I'm trying to do voices now. We heard an explosion or something down at Bowser's Keep. It was so loud I almost dropped my spores. Excuse me, where's the princess? She departed for your house hours ago. You see, some weird shit happened. I feel the worst. Could Bowser somehow be behind all this? You see, I could transform into Bowser. And I could transform into the princess. Yeah, that's basically what Mario does when he pantomimes. He'll literally transform into other characters when he's doing that. Spores alive! You're telling us that Bowser has abducted the princess again? Never mind, it'll be up to you to enter the keep and rescue Princess Peach. He said, no, I can't do that. I fought Bowser, and then he started crying like a bitch, and the princess was happy. And I said, come here, baby. And then weird shit happened. Rigo? And Toad's like, yeah, I saw that happen. I think he's just sort of reenacting what happened as soon as he left the castle. Egad, the keep is unassailable. What awful powers work here? A giant sword? Mario, her life is in your hands. Please save our dear princess. Hey, Mario. Like, what do you want? I'm trying to leave. Make sure you equip the things you get, right? Shall I have Toad explain the process? No need at all, I already know. We don't need to. Ah, that's our Mario for you. You're so clearly well equipped for this task. You can buy armor and accessories in the item shops. Now then, take care. Okay, Mario! Oh no, I fall down the stairs. Forgive me, but I can't stop worrying about the princess. Go to the cellar and prepare for your journey. The vault guard shall assist you. Alright. So, we can do all that, but I do believe we're at time. This video is a bit longer than I'd like. I'm probably going to keep future episodes shorter than this. We'll see. I'm kind of playing it by ear right now. This isn't a terribly long game, so I don't need to make these videos terribly long, but I just sort of want to get the introduction out of the way. So yeah, I'm going to be playing this game for a little bit, till I'm done, possibly. I do enjoy the original game, and I've enjoyed what I've played of this one, so yeah, look forward to more episodes of this. And yeah, that's it. If you would smack that like button, it would really help me out a lot, and I do appreciate your support. And also subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, I'm JT Gunner, and this is Super Mario RPG, and I will see you next time, so see you later.